Here's how your agency can get more Google reviews. So first, you can find your reviews link, the link that will send customers directly to your Google Business profile to leave a review on your Google Business profile. So if you go log in with the account that has access, in the main menu, there'll be an option directly to ask for reviews. And that will just provide you with the link that you can use, put on a QR code or email it to your clients or whatever you're going to do to get reviews. You'll have that direct link that will send people straight to your page to leave a review. So that can be a helpful tip. Once you have that link, the next step is to create a process. And there's a lot of different ways you can do this. So in general, the idea is to ask all of your customers for reviews. Basically, anytime you have a positive interaction with a customer, when you service their policies or you sell them a new policy or they renew with you, any of those can be good triggers to ask them for a review. That's a good time to do it. Ask everyone for reviews. Another thing you might do is to use an email campaign. So you can set up an automated campaign to send out review requests to your customers periodically to get those coming in. Another option is to use a review generation service. There's a few options out there. LiftLocal happens to be one. I know that there's a few other softwares that can help you generate reviews. Using a service can be helpful if you don't have the time or the ability to dive in and create your own process. But something to remember, regardless of which method you're going to use to get new reviews, is that consistency is super important. So consumers and Google both like to see that your reviews are fresh and they're consistent. You're getting new reviews often. In fact, reports have shown that the consistency of your reviews and the recency of your reviews may be just as impactful to your Google ranking as the number of reviews that you have. So making sure you have reviews happening consistently is going to be a big deal. Another thing to be aware of is that it's super helpful for conversion to have a variety of topics in your Google reviews. So you don't want all your reviews to just be about the sales process, right? If you just ask every new person you sell for a review, you're going to end up with kind of a monotoned review profile where everyone's talking about the same thing. So if you're able to reach out to your customers at different stages of the life cycle, it's going to help you have a more robust review profile. So once you have that process in place and you have new reviews coming in, you're going to want to make sure that you also are following up on reviews. Review ratings are a great tool for you to be able to identify who's happy and who's not happy, and then use that information to upsell or cross-sell, ask for referrals from happy customers, as well as saving unhappy customers. If someone leaves you a negative review, you need to get on that right away, resolve their concerns, try to help them have a good experience. That's huge for your agency. Along those lines, one question a lot of people have is, am I able to remove bad reviews from my Google Business profile? And Google has a support page that talks about that, and they basically say that there's two criteria for whether a review is eligible to be removed. The first is it deceptive? So is it like legitimate fraud? Is someone leaving a false review for your business profile? If that's the case, Google can help you get it removed. The second case is if it's inappropriate. So they're using bad language or they're harassing you. Things like that can be eligible to remove your bad review from your profile. Unfortunately, just misunderstandings with the customer or things like that aren't going to be able to be removed. So your best bet is to call and actually talk to that customer, and they'll be able to remove their own review if you come to an understanding. So those are some guidelines for how to create a review process at your agency. At LiftLocal, the way we do it is we have automated email campaigns that go out, and they have a 1 to 5 satisfaction scale in the email. So it asks your customer, on a scale from 1 to 5, how satisfied have you been with our agency services? They'll select one of those numbers. If they select a 4 or a 5, we send those people straight to Google to write you a positive review. If they leave a 1, 2, or 3, we send them to a page where they can write private feedback that only you will see. And we use an algorithm with this email campaign to make sure that you get a steady flow of consistent reviews coming in. So we don't want to just blast and burn through your list and send to 1,000 people in a day. You get 50 new reviews and then you stop getting reviews. We trickle this along over time so that you're getting 3 or 5 new reviews every month and you're looking fresh to Google and to consumers. So hopefully that was helpful in helping you implement a review generation process at your agency.